Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we are going to be looking at some more strange and mysterious findings surrounding the Undead Nightmare zombies, rumors, and reports that have been happening in Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online. So it seems like every day something new has been found that almost adds more to the mystery regarding Undead Nightmare or some sort of zombie-esque DLC update or expansion happening for RDR2 or Red Dead Online. And in the past, we've looked at characters with green eyes, we've looked at incredibly spooky music. There, of course, have been plenty of references in the past, such as the Jade Mask that can be found, the Aztec writing in Blackwater. There's so many hints, references, Easter eggs, and clues, and I'm sure there's still some that have yet to be found. However, there have been some new updates to this saga, and that's what we're going to be talking about in this video today. So on the Red Dead Mystery subreddit earlier today, there was a post that referenced green blood appearing next to the dead bodies and Armadillo. And apparently this was found by a user on Twitter, Dylan P85722194. And it is weird that it does look like green blood is appearing next to the dead bodies that can be found near the coffins in that sort of burial pit in Armadillo. And apparently this was also captured in single player, and this is incredibly weird. Now, when I saw this, I wanted to see if that green blood, if you could see my air quotes, was there for me. So I went to the exact same location in Armadillo, and I didn't find anything like that. Now, I should note that every time you go to Armadillo, the bodies and the people that are dead, and sometimes even the random events, may or may not occur. So it's not going to be the same for every single person. In fact, in one of the other holes that I checked, I found like this mummy. So you might find that, you might not find that, but just letting you guys know that when I tried to check for this in my game, it was not here. However, let's talk about that mysterious green blood. It almost looks like it's a green stain on the ground. Now, there's a couple of things this could be. Number one, this could be yet again another texture bug, like this entire saga could be. It could just be one big bug that Rockstar didn't mean to happen. The green eyes, the spooky music, now the green blood that's appearing on the ground. It could be a texture bug. However, with all of those things starting to add up and knowing what time of the year we're at, which is close to Halloween, I think it again is yet another teaser for something yet to come. Whether this is Undead Nightmare 2, some sort of Halloween expansion for single player, or Red Dead Online is still yet to be known. And another thing that's interesting is that this green blood was appearing underneath the body of a male NPC. Up until now, we had only seen the glowing green eyes appear on the bodies of dead female characters, which was another reason that made this entire thing strange. Why would the glowing green eyes be specific to the dead female characters? Well, it looks like this, for example, only appears under the male character. So something to keep in mind right there. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below on what you think about this. Do you think this is just another texture glitch? Do you think that this is yet again another hint for something more than that? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. Now, do you guys remember the other day we talked about how it looks like when loading into Red Dead Online, a spooky style of music seems to have been added? Well, another user on the Red Dead Mystery subreddit, Bong Ripa the Skeptic, has found some more ominous music that seems to be playing. And another very spooky thing happens as well. I'll show you guys that footage right now. So that main style of music that was added in the last few updates retains the same style that was prominent in the first Undead Nightmare game. And did you also notice something there? That the sky turned green. Now, I don't know if that was a coincidence. I don't know if that was just maybe where his character was located when he was spawning in. All I know is that seems to be really weird. Now, as sort of a follow-up to the strange and mysterious music that's been occurring, in the description of this video, I will leave a link to another video on YouTube that actually is some of the soundtrack added with the Frontier Pursuits update, and I think that's where this music is coming from. So I don't know if that means that it's more likely for Red Dead Online versus single player. You guys can check it out for yourself. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Moving on, something else that's kind of suspicious that seems to be happening in Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online is the bodies of these glowing green dead zombies seem to be disappearing. So you know, for example, the family that can be found at Osmond Grove, or the couple that was murdered at Southfeld Flats, where you can actually find some of these glowing green eyes, apparently they are disappearing. When players leave the area and come back, the corpses are mysteriously gone. And this never used to be the case in the past. Now, I don't know what to call these dead NPCs, but they're not just like random dead bodies or corpses. Because they're part of a story and part of an event, they're not supposed to disappear. However, over the last couple of days since the last update, they have been disappearing. Now, what this means, I'm not sure. It could be another glitch. It could be another reference. At this point, I'm not sure what's up, what's down, what's right, what's wrong, but these bodies are not supposed to be disappearing. And this photo was posted on the Red Dead Mysteries subreddit by user No More Davia. And as you guys can see there, the corpses are indeed gone. He's actually in the Southfeld Flats cabin outside of Rhodes. The guy on the floor is gone, and the lady that's supposed to be laying on the bed is gone too. Now, I have heard reports that some unique corpses will despawn after your first encounter, but I've never encountered this. I've never discovered this. Every time I've gone back, they've always still been there. So maybe that's something new that Rockstar introduced. Who knows? Now, what's weird is all of this seems to be happening after the recent update to Red Dead Redemption 2. As you guys know, the other day, Red Dead Redemption 2 got a 2.4 gigabyte update, at least on PlayStation 4. And that was kind of mysterious because even though it was a Tuesday and we were expecting new content, Rockstar doesn't usually make us download new updates whenever we're getting tunables content. And we later found out that that was just for stability fixes, to patch some bugs and other glitches that were occurring. But it was 2.4 gigabytes. That seems like it's a lot for just some random fixes. So did Rockstar introduce something more than that in this update? Right now, I think that's anyone's guess because this game isn't out on PC. There's no way to really decrypt what they introduced in this update. I'm still a little bit suspicious of that update, and I do think Rockstar might have introduced something new there just because, 2.4 gigabytes is massive. You can do a lot of stuff in that, and to just fix some simple bugs and glitches, it seems like there was way more to it. And really, last but not least, a lot of you guys have been asking me if there's a specific timetable for when we might see something release. Well, if Rockstar's history is any indicator, at least in Grand Theft Auto Online, they've always done Halloween updates about 2 or 3 weeks before Halloween actually arrives. So maybe like the middle of October, if indeed this is new content to ultimately look forward to. And if Rockstar really wanted to be specific here, Undead Nightmare came out on October 26th, 2010. So if Rockstar wanted to do this on the exact anniversary, that would essentially be 1 month from today. The only problem with that is October 26th this year is on a Saturday, and Rockstar very rarely do new content over the weekend. So who knows? But that's most likely the timetable we will see if this does end up amounting to anything. So I'll be sure to keep you guys updated in the comments down below if anything new does come about. It seems like every single day someone is finding something new, something suspicious or creepy regarding Undead Nightmare references. A lot of other players have been reporting that there's been ominous music around the area north of Saint Denis, that they've been finding interesting items in the Saint Denis cemetery. And while I don't think those are necessarily connected, it does seem that everyone is on high alert, either due to the Halloween season or due to the recent findings. So again, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated, but that is everything we really know so far. If this is the first video you're watching on this and you're a bit confused, in the description, I will leave links to videos I've done over the last couple of days and weeks that outlines really everything we know so far about the Undead Nightmare references, green glowing zombie eyes you see in game, and more. So check those out if you want a little bit more information. But like I said, that's all the information I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe if you guys are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption 2 videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.